Hey, my alias will be Dusty Jack, and today we're gonna go over just a quick little review of my 2013 ZL1 and the first 3 months of ownership, and kind of, you know, show you the car and kind of tell you what I feel about it. I come from C6, I had a couple C6 Z06s and a couple of 03 Cobras. I've had some Coyotes, some F-bodies, some C4, C5s, and yeah, we'll get into it. Okay, here is my 2013 ZL1. When I bought it, it had 39,000 miles and some change. I've had it over 3 months now. And I think I've put maybe 1,000 miles on it, or a little more. It's not my daily driver. This is actually my daily driver. My 2001 4Runner. This thing's awesome. I actually love the 4Runner too, but that's not what this video is about. But yeah, it's a 2013. It's in pretty good shape. We've got a wideband gauge here, and then we've got the Aero Force, which is awesome. It can see everything. I usually keep it on AIT 2 temps, and obviously just oil pressure, because the stock oil pressure gauge on these is kind of like, you've got 0, 30, and then 70, and it's just, you know, I mean, I don't know how accurate it is. I guess the only thing really wrong with the interior is the stitching on the shifter. Knob tore off somehow. I bought it like that. The leather piece that goes here, I've actually got it in here, but this has an MGW shifter. Is awesome. It's got a McLeod RTX clutch. Let's see. It doesn't have the Recaro seats, but it had the suede, and it's got a sunroof. It's got the carbon fiber insert for the heat extractor. But this car has a built bottom end. It's got a 2.55 upper, 9.65 lower. All the idler pulleys and tensioners are all aftermarket. We've got a roto fab. It's got a reinforced brick, long tubes. They're the 2-inch into a 3-inch triple helix. So the mid pipe is like 3X pipes, and then it comes straight out the back into quad exhaust. I don't know if those are the stock tips. I'm not even sure, to be honest. Like, it's literally long tubes into a triple helix and then straight out the back. It sounds pretty rowdy. It's got an aftermarket supercharger, intercooler, reservoir. Some of the hoses and stuff have been upgraded. Got a catch can. It's got a Brian Tooley, the positive displacement blower cam, the stage 3 one. It's got an upgraded drive shaft. It's got an AFCO heat exchanger, the big one. You can kind of see it through the grill a little bit. I want to do the flow tie. I want to cut this out. So it's flex fuel. It's tuned flex fuel. let's see what we got here. Made 740 and 680 torque on E85. And then the 93 tune is 630, 640. It's on 15, well, on 93 it did like 13.9 pounds of boost. On E85 it did, it made that power, the 740, 680 on 14.9 pounds of boost. So, I mean, with the forged bottom end, like if we wanted to do a Kong 2650, it's got the 1300 injectors in it, and it's got 33,000 miles when they did all this work. It got a new fuel pump, and it's got the auxiliary pump. I think it is up under here, but yeah, the car absolutely rips. It's madness. I've had 2 C6 Z06s. I'll post a clip of them. I've had 2 03 Cobras. I've had a Coyote car, and I've had several 4th gen F bodies. And this thing's a blast. Even coming from a C6 Z06, I had a built C6 Z06 that made, like, 600 something horsepower, naturally aspirated. And then I had another C6 Z06, a yellow one. The first one was Victory Red. The second one was yellow. It was just full bolt-on with ported and fixed heads on the stock cam. It was still fun, but I actually went from that to this. I've just had so many Corvettes and stuff. I've always wanted a 5th gen ZL1, so I figured I'd switch it up. This thing is rowdy. I love it. I've had it, I guess, a little over 3 months now. This one, see, I don't know if it's an option. I don't think it is. They painted this lower grill, which is normally like a raw kind of plastic. Same with the fog light inserts. But somebody had the guy before me. He had the grill shot in gloss black. He had the lower grill done in gloss black. The fog light housings, which is normally plastic, done in gloss black, and the side skirt, the little ground effect, the stock ones, he had those shot in gloss black. And then the back piece, excuse me, then the back piece on the lower bumper painted gloss black. And same with these little bezels that go around the fog lights. Also the rear emblem, and he had the rear spoiler shot in gloss black. I freaking love this car. This car's nasty. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. I have a 10-month-old, or about to be 11-month-old. So we go to a lot of car shows and car meets, and my wife has a 2025 Bronco. So it was like, with the Z06, it was like my wife and daughter had to drive in either the 4Runner or the Bronco, and then I'd take the Z06, or either I'd just leave the Z06 at home and we would all go together. And I was like, dude, I want something that's fun and nasty that we can all ride in. And like, her car seat fits in the back pretty nicely, actually. I actually put it in the middle and use this anchor and that other anchor, and it just fits. It just comes to like right here, rear facing car seat, and we can all ride together. So I love my Z06s, but this is a good alternative if you're looking for something that's got a little more room in the back. It feels good, it handles good. I was, you know, pretty surprised. It's got all the mods I wanted. So I think the only thing I'm going to do to it is I'm going to get some BMR lowering springs. I think they're 1.4 inch drop in the front and 1 in the back, and it'll sit really good. But yeah, I like it. The only thing I've done to the car was immediately after buying it, I changed the oil, I put new spark plugs in it, and then the blower, coolant pump was kind of making a weird noise and seemed like it wasn't flowing good, and I felt like the AITs weren't as good as they should be, and this car sat a lot. So I swapped the intercooler pump out, and we were good to go. I mean, it was flowing, the AITs looked like good. So I changed the oil, spark plugs, intercooler pump, and then I had my buddy just check the tune and tweak it how he saw best and fit. Because you never know, man. Somebody can be like, yeah, it's tuned, it's good to go, and you don't know who tuned it. You don't know if they're a good tuner. So, you know, I always do that when I get one that's got some mods. But I'll post some videos of this car kind of idling and stuff, and maybe we'll make some videos of you know, doing some pulls in it or something. But yeah, it's a fun car. My experience with the 5th gen ZL1 so far has been awesome. I really like it. And for this car, dude, if we slapped a 2650 blower on this, it would be a 1,000 horsepower car pretty easily. But yeah, I'll post let's see, I'll put some videos at the end here of my 2 Z06s, and then I'll post them. I'll get this idling and chopping here in a second as well. That's a little E85. Sorry, I'm dirty. Oh my gosh, very dirty. Oh well, who gives a shit? That's an E85 cold start. So that is condensation coming out of the rear exhaust. Once it warms up, that clears up. As soon as I was making that, I was like, somebody's gonna be like, my shit's smoking. No, it's not. That was my Velocity Yellow 2007 C6Z06 that I sold April 1st, and then bought this ZL1 a month later, a little over a month later. It was a bolt-on car, ported heads, you know, upgraded valve train, bronze valve guides, tuning upgrade, you know, all of that stuff. Awesome car. And I'll see if I can find a video of my red C6Z06. It was a 441 7.2 liter stroker. I sold it in 2018. I'll see if I can find that video and show you guys that. Victory Red C6 Z06. Let me see if I have a video of my last Terminator. It was pretty cool too. You guys might like that. If you're into ZL1s and Z06s, like, how can you not like an 03, 04 Cobra? Let's see if I can find that. I'm gonna try to make some cool videos with this car, and like I said, maybe do a install video on how to put lowering springs on one of these. Like, I mean, this car, it's kind of, I bought it kind of like with everything I wanted, right? It's full bolt on. It's got a built bottom end. It's got ARP head studs, ARP rod bolts. It's got a nice cam in it. It sounds awesome. It's fast. Right now I don't really want to do much with it. The reason it has a built bottom end is because 2 owners ago, they had a ported blower. I can't remember if it was a Kong or what, but it made 902 and on 20 pounds of boost, and it lifted a head and cracked 2 pistons. So the guy that had it before me bought the car with no blower, 2 cracked pistons, bought it, for a really good deal. And then he had the motors, sleeved and remachined and full new bottom end put in it. And then he ordered a new LSA blower for it. And it already had, the upgraded like fuel pump and auxiliary pump and all the bolt-ons and stuff. And that guy had it for like a year or so, and then I picked it up for a pretty good deal. I think this bottom end only has, I think it only has like, let's see, I think all that work was done around 33 or 34,000 miles. And right now it's just over 40,000 miles. So, yeah, I mean, it's set up for like a 2650 blower or something. I could do something like that in the future, but I'm happy with it for now. It's the most powerful thing that I've owned. Like I said, 740 horsepower in a manual to me is, for me, that's pretty nuts. So I'm happy with it. And I bought it, it already had tint on it. The windshield's tinted too, which I really like that. I've always just done the stripe across the top. Never tinted the full windshield, but I freaking love it. I don't know why I haven't done that before. But yeah, for right now, I think we're just gonna get some of those H&R lowering springs, and I'll do a how-to video and film all that. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Hopefully in like the next couple of months. I want to pick up a set 1.4 drop in the front, 1 inch drop in the rear. These cars look awesome lowered, like awesome, and the mag ride and all that still works. So all right, well, that's my 2013 ZL1. Sorry I'm dirty, I've been working. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make some more content, so if you guys like LSs and LSAs, and my brother's got a Gen 2 CTSV, we can make it. It's got pretty much all the same mods, other than it's on 93, it's not on E. He wants to put it on E. And then I've got friends with all kinds of other crazy cars. We can film those too. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty.